Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. We have some breaking news out of the NBA. Dejounte Murray, as on the NBA news, has been talking about the Spurs asking price on a trade for Dejounte Murray, and it has finally happened, ladies and gentlemen. Dejounte Murray has been traded to the Atlanta Hawks, and he's now be teamed up with Trae Young. We said uh, like the Spurs asking price that Dejounte Murray, he was interested in playing the Hawks, playing with beside Trae Young, and it's finally happened. So we're going over the trade here, trade details. Um, Starting with the Hawks, they have to receive Dejounte Murray, the Spurs leader in like steals last year, second in rebounds, averaged like 20 something points, like 6-7 assists. Really good player, and he's improved every year. So for the Spurs to do this, kind of don't get it. I get it if maybe if he wanted out and didn't want to stay with a terrible team, but if you're in a rebuild, you want that star point guard, and they don't now. They don't have that star point guard because Trey Jones is not a star point guard. He's a serviceable backup at best. Um, Maybe they're doing this so they can tank the whole season. Maybe try get a Victor Wembanyama in the 2023 draft, but this is gonna be a rough season for Spurs fans, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Nobody's safe besides the like 19-year-olds they have on their roster. Nobody's safe. I think Jakob could be next. I think they'll keep Keldon Johnson, but I think they're trying to just go young at this point. Dejounte Murray's trade value is probably as high as it's gonna get. But I mean, he could still improve this season as well, and his trade value could have been high. But I guess this was the Spurs thought this was his highest trade value. Um, Jakob could be next, maybe we'll see. But the Hawks see Dejounte Murray. They're gonna be much better next season probably. Now if they got Trae Young, Dejounte Murray, and they didn't even have to give up John Collins either. So yeah, Spurs received 2023 first round pick via Charlotte. Um, what else did they get? And they and their own 2020 and their own 2025 and 2027 first round picks to the Spurs in the deal. So the Hawks are trading their own 2025, 2027 first round picks to the Spurs in the deal. Spurs will also get a pick swap in 2026, and I think they also get Danilo Gallinari. Trading Dejounte Murray for Danilo Gallinari? I beg you pardon? It just seems a little bit crazy that they didn't get a young player still out of that deal. I get the 3 first round picks, but they're probably gonna be late round picks at best, and they're like 3 to 5 years from now. So they're gonna be like late round picks at best, because the Hawks are gonna be good for the next few years probably, and those picks probably won't be that good because they'll be like for the via Charlotte, it's gonna be like lottery probably, and then the other 2 first round picks are gonna be like either mid round picks out of the lottery or late. So I think the Hawks win this trade, as these picks won't be as good. Um, the late round picks and Danilo Gallinari is just not that good anymore. I'm surprised they didn't get a younger player out of this deal like Onyeka Okongwu, DeAndre Hunter, like a young player to at least get with these 3 first round picks. These 3 first round picks you acquired, and you could have got like a younger player instead they decided to get Danilo Gallinari. I think the Hawks win this trade because they get another. I know it's another guard, but he can play beside Trae Young, or they can move maybe Trae Young's shooting guard and have Dejounte Murray play the point. So we'll see. But as of now, I think the Hawks win this trade. ladies and gentlemen. But what do y'all think? Spurs fans, how are you feeling? And Hawks fans, how do you feel about getting Dejounte Murray pairing up with Trae Young this season? But for the Spurs fans, it's going to be a rough season. But we'll see how this goes in the long term. They're probably going to tank this season, probably try and get the first pick, maybe get Victor Wembanyama, a center. We'll see. Yonka Pirtle's probably next. I mean, if I was a Spurs fan, if I was, I wouldn't buy a jersey right now. Because nobody's safe except like the 3 rookies you drafted and Keldon Johnson probably. But, yeah, but we'll see. Until next time, Alkaline, ladies and gentlemen.